We're back at Adams Park for our first game of 2022 as we welcome Sunderland to our house. The Cheerboys will be looking to clinch another 3 points to keep things interesting at the top of the table. So, let's get the ball rolling. Ahead of the weekend, we spoke to ex-Sunderland man Josh Scowen about his recent return from injury, the COVID-enforced stint without the gaffer, and our first home match of 2022.
Josh, it must have been good to get the boots back on and get back stuck in over New Year after a time on the sidelines.
Yeah, it was really good obviously to get back out there. It was a tough game, but the squad we've got and the players out there, we did the job and managed to come away with 3 points. Yeah,
especially putting that Ipswich result behind us so soon was important as well, wasn't it? Because that was the first defeat in a little while, but quickly put that to the back of our minds with a great win at Charlton.
Yeah, like you say, it's always nice to have a game so soon after, and it was a great opportunity for us to get back on track, and we did that with a solid performance. We probably could have been better at some areas, but to come away with the 1-0 was obviously nice.
Yeah, the Charlton game, I think if you look at the goal, pretty much half the team were involved, weren't they, from back to front? Big Chris's header and yourself involved in there as well. You must be pleasing to put those sorts of moves together and see them come to fruition.
Yeah, definitely, especially when everyone thinks we just boom it all the time. So it's nice to obviously, get a little breakaway and a good move with GMAC and Jace down the right hand side, and obviously a great finish from Vokes.
Half the season gone now. You've been involved for most of it, apart from your little injury, but you've pretty much seen every team that we've come up against once. How do you think we're faring in this division?
I think we're doing well. Obviously, where we are in the league, we're in a good spot to kick on to the rest of the season. Like I say, we won't fear anyone. We've got a great squad. So like I said, we won't fear anyone going into any games.
I can ask you now because you just walked out of the room, but what was it like a week without the gaffer? I imagine not quite as much blaring rock music at the training ground, a bit of a different environment you have to get used to. Yeah,
it's just something we have to deal with now, especially with COVID obviously about, but obviously we want him with us to help us and guide us, but Dobbo stepped in and Blooms, and obviously they did a good job.
Yeah, Saturday's game against Sunderland, one to look forward to for a lot of reasons, where they are in the league, the TV cameras in town, that'll be the biggest crowd of the season, but also a former club for you. It must be a fixture that, when they came out on the calendar, was one you were looking for.
Yeah, I had some good memories at Sunderland, but now obviously I'm here, I want to go win the game, and that's what I'll be planning for this week, and I'm sure the gaffer and that obviously will be too. But yeah, it'd be good to see some familiar faces, but hopefully we can put some, take the 3 points from them and make them feel, and hopefully we feel better than they do.
Yeah, because the game in August, the scoreline didn't really reflect the game, did it? I think when you look at the stats afterwards, the amount of chances we created, and really for them it was 3 goals against the run of play. At times we had a good level of control in the game, and that was a frustrating one when you look back at it.
Yeah, from what I can remember, we controlled the game, but obviously they took their chances, we didn't, and that's football, but like I said, we're not going to fear them, we're going to prepare for them right, and we'll go into the game with confidence.
And I suppose you wouldn't have seen, but a couple of years ago we had the great win here against them with a 1-0 crowd. The year before that, a thrilling 1-1 draw against them. These big game atmospheres really do bring the best out of our fans, don't they? And make it Adams Park a bit of a fortress for us.
Yeah, exactly. The fans have been great all year so far, and hopefully they can turn out again on Saturday. Obviously, Sunderland will bring a fair few down, so hopefully ours can, be better than theirs.
And finally, I have to mention the black eye. You're a midfielder that loves a scrap, but that wasn't even in the game, was it?
No, I was in training. I won't say who did it, but it's nothing to worry about. Put it that way.
I'd hate to see the other player as well.
Next up, we've got a new segment. In our house, the residents, we're giving you guys the opportunity to meet some of the staff that make sure Wycombe Wanderers works like a well-oiled machine. First up, we're heading to the ticketing department. So let's start with name and job title, please.
My name's Ryan, and I am the ticketing sales assistant at Wycombe Wanderers Football Club.
And what does that mean? What do you do in your sort of day-to-day role?
Day to day, I would be answering any ticket email requests. I would be answering any phone calls. I'd also be helping out on reception, so any ticketing queries through there. And also assisting my other fellow colleagues like Julie, who also helps in the club shop, and assisting there as well.
And how long have you been at Wycombe?
I started working at Wycombe back in July 2019 as a match day ticketing sales assistant. Just working match day, simply selling tickets. Obviously COVID hit, March 2020, kind of nothing really happened. So I then asked if I could join back as like a summer work experience back in July 2021. Yeah, that's about right. And then since then, I've just been here ever since.
And what's the best thing, do you think, about working at Wycombe?
Best thing about working at Wycombe is the unique set of individuals that help this football club run. Having been a supporter for so many years, since like the age of 6, I think the last time I can remember, was the whole, the idea of the small team putting on this big entertainment production on a pitch, that is still here today. And I think that makes this club so unique and so special in itself.
And talking of that small team that runs everything off the pitch, how would you describe the bunch of us in 3 words?
Ooh, is 3 words enough? I think you did more than that. Crazy, special, I think, and unique. You can't pick these people out.
Okay. And thinking more about the club, where do you see us in 5 years?
Hopefully the Premier League. Be nice. But realistically, the Premier League is there. But no, I think, just being a stable financial championship club is where this club deserves to be.
And obviously that sort of stability has come from a lot of the sort of impact from the Couigs coming in. What's it like being part of the team under Rob, Missy and Pete?
It's the first football club I've actually ever worked in, but I don't think anything could top the set of owners we have. I mean, they want to know every bit of information that we as a club are doing. How can we make this club be the best it can ever be? And it's not just that we're feeding back to, them as directors, we're also seeing them as fellow employees as well. They're there to help assist us and we're there to assist them. And it's not, we're in the right hands.
And what's one thing that you'd only know about the club if you worked here?
One thing I would know, it's a hard one, because it's like everyone knows everything about this club. But again, I think you don't realise how many individuals actually work here. You see these other Football League teams that have 40, 50 members of staff. You could count in your hands how many we've got here. I mean, it's at least 3 per department. So, 20 members of staff covering a football club and making sure games are on every week. Yeah, that's your unique fact from me.
And thinking about your time here at Wycombe, what's been your best moment personally?
Best moment? I think, just being here for the first part of our promotion season to the Championship. COVID hit, but just to know the original impact from July to March in 2019 to 2020, just felt, you felt that huge impact of what you've actually done. You're getting fans into this ground, you're looking to expand our supporter base, and just that achievement itself, just getting promoted, was just amazing.
It's not just football that's flourishing at Adams Park. The commercial department is also going through some exciting changes. This week sees the launch of Network Wycombe Executive Club. And here to tell us all about it is Jack Gray, our new commercial executive.
So Jack, we're launching the new Network Wycombe Executive Club today. Can you tell us a bit more about it?
Yes, so following the success of our first networking event here at Wycombe, we decided to launch a new network club for our businesses. So it's an exciting opportunity for businesses to connect with Wycombe and to see what each other can bring to the table.
And what makes it different from business clubs that the club have launched in the past?
So after performing some market research around what other football clubs in the business network events do, we decided to come up with a plan of what we thought was most suitable for ourselves. So we want to try and improve on what we can offer businesses to join us. And also the rebranding was done by our media team. So it used to be called Business at Adams Park, and now it's called Network Wycombe Executive Club with an impressive logo.
And what's the benefits of partners and businesses that are part of the club?
So we've incorporated 3 different benefits in different sections for our businesses that are going to be joining as members. So the first is ticketing. So they're going to have first refusal on FA Cup home games here at Wycombe, and also upgrades to the Premium Hospitality Suite. In terms of business, they'll receive invites to a quarterly networking event here at Wycombe. We're usually going to be on a match day, so they'll get to see the match, connect with businesses when they're here. And also tailoring introductions to the commercial opportunities here at Adams Park. In terms of leisure, that'll be golf days, corporate golf days, and play on the pitch opportunities for their businesses.
And what goals and targets do you hope to achieve in the long term with this new club?
So we'd like to see a large volume of sign-ups from businesses from different backgrounds, and also we'd like to see how far we can expand this. So hopefully expansion would be our biggest goal for this club.
And what makes this business club at Wycombe Wanderers so unique compared to what you see at other football clubs around the country?
So the potential here at Wycombe is unlimited with the new owners and the direction they want. Also, if we give an example from Ignite UK, they were allowed to run their virtual reality here at the first networking event. He also did a presentation, and also that just kind of displays the collaboration that we have here at Wycombe with our partners as well.
Now, cast your minds back to October 2019 when 8,395 of you filled Adams Park. Can't quite remember what I'm referring to? Here's an inside match day to jog your memory.
Crosses into the box, Wyke's up there, and the flag is up, and it's a great save from Allsop either way. Ball's in the back of the net on the rebound, but the flag is up very promptly on this near side. Darius Charles gets goal side, and we'll try and see this out. And then Darius Charles goes down injured because that was a very heavy challenge from Charlie White. And credit to Sunderland here, because last season they came here and Wycombe were right in their grill and rattled them, and they didn't know what to do. Today they've come out and they knew what they were going to expect. And Jacobson, it's a good save. Great save from Burge. Might have been going to hit the post, but you just never know in that situation, and Burge scrambled across and put it out for a throw as well. That's great goalkeeping.
Very good goalkeeping. I mean, the JJ, the quality he has.
As the ball's whipped in, it's a good delivery. It goes towards Akinfenwa, wins the header. Darius Charles has scored! The man delivers, and Darius Charles with his first goal of the season just cupped his ears at the Sunderland fans. They couldn't clear the header from Akinfenwa, and Darius Charles just slams the ball into the top of the net. It's Wycombe 1, Sunderland 0.
Mango man, like you said, pulls off a great finish into the top bin. Oh, get in. Great free kick by JJ as well. Again, Akinfenwa being the threat. 2 men around him and he still wins the ball. Dropped the Darius, puts it in the top corner. When things don't go.
Oh, it's off the back. The back of Bluefield, and nearly a goal from nothing. Wow, Nick Freeman was tackled in the box. The ball was cleared by Ledbetter. Bluefield was sort of running towards him, sort of almost like a bomb disposal man, sort of to dive on top of the ball. Wycombe to this near side, so Jack Grimmer on the right hand side, and that's that's a very exuberant tackle by Aidan McGeady. The studs look like they might be up. The yellow card is in the hand of the referee.
He slipped, but still.
Did he slip over? I think that's.
It's dangerous, that.
Because his foot kind of went up, didn't it? The studs were up, and the yellow card has been shown to Aidan McGeady. Joe Jacobson will whip in a free kick on this near side left foot to go to the back post. Akinfenwa's up and just past the post. Wasn't just Paul Smith who thought that was in. The Wycombe bench were off their feet as well. He's still going, goes for goal. Great save, also onto the bar, and then put behind or put out for a throw. And that was wonderful stuff from Ryan Alsop. Flying save, got a glove to it, tipped it onto the bar, and Wycombe responded quickest and clear. Over 7 minutes now, over 7 minutes. Freeman. Yes, and the whistle does go. A famous victory for Wycombe Wanderers against Sunderland here at Adams Park. 10 years ago this week, Sunderland beat Liverpool with the beach ball goal from Darren Bent. Today, they've lost to Wycombe Wanderers in League One. Second place Wycombe Wanderers cementing their place at the top of the table with a fine victory.
Saturday is set to be our highest attendance this season, so don't miss out. Make sure you get your tickets to be part of the park as we cheer on the Chairboys as they take on high-flying League One rivals Sunderland.
They came here and I felt like they were quite smug and they came with this Sunderland presence, you know, and I just wanted to let them know that you're in our house, do you know what I mean, and you play by our rules. This is Wycombe, this is Adams Park, and we are who we are. We're second in the table, you are wherever you are, and it's just like, respect us.